My name is Josie Jones. I am the interactive manager for Art by Love and at Play Akron.
What does an interactive manager do?
I am the person that's in charge of being the connector for connecting community people, whether it be residents or leaders or stakeholders in the neighborhood, to the At Play project and helping them understand what it is that we do and give feedback toward the process.
What were community members' reactions to some of the projects that you guys were doing?
People really like to paint. And people are really willing to participate.
What was your favorite project so far?
My favorite project was, I think definitely West Hill. We did the Silent Disco Dust Up, which is a cleaning dance experience. I don't know if this is necessarily the best way. We walked through the neighborhood cleaning and like dancing, and we had DJs and we could like switch through the channels, and I don't know what my position was that day. It was like the tour guide, I don't know, but I was like pointing people where they're supposed to go, and dancing was great. I always like to dance, so that was definitely my favorite project.
My name is Chris Harvey. I am the creative manager, which is another word we're using for graphic designer. So I handle web and print materials for all our events, website, any kind of advertisements, Eventbrite. Yeah. So
How have you worked to promote this project?
just as far as like using the tools that are really popular right now, like with Instagram, social media, Facebook, and just designing with those in mind that like, hey, although this is a poster for print, it might end up on Facebook, it might end up on Instagram, might get cut in half and put on both, or, you know, so just being flexible and understanding like not everything that I make might be a poster, it could be something. So
What's been your favorite project?
my two favorite probably are Perkins Pool and the Reservoir, but honestly, this last one, Open M Park, which is in Summit Lake, because they took that park from like looking like the brink of it's almost done, it's almost everything was grown over and sad, to like it looks like a new park. It's like a brand new city park that like never would have. Even the location, you really can't see it as good, but now with the signs and the enhancements, like it's just a whole nother new piece. And I like that we were able to do that.
My name is Mac Love. I am the chief catalyst of Art by Love and the leader of the At Play project.
What is At Play?
At Play is an interactive art project that is designed to engage residents in every Akron neighborhood, and it has a strategic foundation. So it's very much about learning and acting on those learnings in the most responsible way we can.
Can you tell me about stepping into the unknown?
Yeah, it's everywhere. It's all the time, and I think creative pursuits, creativity helps you do it with confidence, with courage, with compassion, so that the first impression that the unknown sees from you is one that maybe can be reflected back to you. I could really wax philosophical easily on all this, but I think no, I think change is difficult. The unknown is difficult and scary. It's one of the reasons why I think routine is comfortable, and there's nothing wrong with routine, but I embrace the unknown. I think you have one life, and to learn as much as you can about it and what's out there, and to challenge expectations and assumptions is a really healthy thing to do. Not just for you, but I think for others.
So speaking on that term, how have you made art a part of people's lives who don't normally interact with art or don't see their lives as artistic?
Just giving them the option. That's it. Just being out there. Just stepping up and giving them the opportunity. It's the easiest way. It's effortless. Anyone can say no. It's fine. It's no offense. But what tends to happen is someone engages that option just for like a split second, and then they're hooked. You know, like the Silent Disco Dust Up was a great example. Like a couple people came out just because silent disco is like a cool thing, and they didn't want to leave. I mean, we could have just been dancing and cleaning up the neighborhood all day long. We would have had a blast. And the painting, that happens that way too. it normally starts off like maybe a little kid, like younger people are a little more fearless. A little kid will pick up a brunch, but the parents will be like, oh no, I don't do that, that's not for me. But then the little kid's hooked, and the parent then maybe starts to help her clean up, and then the parent is all of a sudden filling in all the areas that their kid couldn't reach. And it's good to know that you can have an impact, that you can leave a mark. Yeah, and I think that's what a lot of this is about.
What has been your favorite project this year?
It's honestly just been trying to find a way to work with as many different people, with as many different challenges. There are a lot of neighborhood projects that have just been fun, but I honestly can't pick one over another. The best part of all of them, for me, has not actually been the events themselves, as fun as they are. It's actually going back like 4 or 6 months later and just seeing how life is springing and shaped around it. Seeing the kids who you biked past when you were interviewing the neighborhood, like playing in the playground, or watching someone eat their lunch at a picnic table that you installed in a certain location. It's like just those little things, when beyond the event, beyond the support, when they are just part of that environment permanently. I love that.